Hello students, today we will discuss next part of the essay prayer written by Mahatma Gandhi. In our previous lecture, yesterday we discussed some part of the same essay which has been prescribed into your syllabus. So let us today discuss the remaining part of the same essay prayer by Mahatma Gandhi. As we have discussed in our yesterday's lecture, in our previous lecture, that this essay revolves around the importance of prayer in a person's life, and because by praying to God, a person lives a peaceful life. His soul, his spirit is at peace when he prays before God. So let us today begin with the discussion of next part. We are born to serve our fellow men. We can do so only when we are alert and awake. Mahatma Gandhi says, we are born to serve our fellow men. That we are born to help. To serve means to help others, to support our fellow men. So the God has given us birth on this earth to support and to help our fellow men. We can do so only when we are alert and awake. And when we are alert and awake, only then we can help others, we can serve others. In the heart of man, there is an eternal conflict between the forces of good and evil. According to Mahatma Gandhi, in every man's heart, there is always an eternal conflict. Eternal means ongoing, a continuous conflict between the forces of good and evil. Prayer leads from darkness to light, from evil to good. Prayer leads from darkness to light. When a person prays before God, he is he leads from darkness to light. Darkness means ignorance, to light. Light means knowledge. He becomes a knowledgeable person and his ignorance comes to an end. From evil to good, all the evil doings of that person comes to an end and he becomes a good person. The man of prayer is at peace with himself and with the whole world. A person who prays to God is at peace, is at comfort. He feels comfortable. He lives a peaceful life, or he is comfortable with himself and with the whole world in which he lives. The man who does not pray from the core of his heart remains miserable and makes the world miserable. The man who does not pray from the core of his heart means a man who does not pray to God from his heart. He remains miserable. Miserable means unhappy or sad. A person who does not pray to God by his heart remains unhappy or remains sad, and he or she makes the world around him unhappy too. So, prayer is of great value to man in this world and in the life after death. So, prayer is of great value to man in this world and in the life after death. So, prayer is very important for a man to live in this world peacefully and in the life after one's death. So, every person must pray to God in his life to live a happy life. Prayer brings peace and discipline in our daily life. The seekers after truth have must have faith in the power of prayer. Prayer brings peace and discipline in our daily life. When we pray to God, we become peaceful and disciplined in our daily life. The seekers after truth must have faith in the power of prayer. Seekers means the seekers after truth means the persons who try to find out truth everywhere. They must have faith in the power of prayer. It produces the desired result. Means when we pray to God, we get the reward, we get the fruitful result of our prayer. It is our bounden duty to pray to God, and we should never fail in this duty. It is our bounden duty to pray to God. We must pray to God, and we should never fail in this duty, means in the duty of praying to God. We should begin our day with prayer. We should make it so soulful and heartfelt that it may remain with us until the evening. According to Mahatma Gandhi, every person must begin his or her day by praying to God. We should make our prayer from the core of our hearts. It should be so soulful and heartfelt that it may remain with us until the evening. The writer says that our prayer should be such that its effect may remain with us until the evening. We should close the day with prayer so that we may have a peaceful night free from evil dreams. According to the writer Mahatma Gandhi, every person should close his or her day by praying so that we may have a peaceful night without any fear or fearful dreams. Free from evil dreams means fearful dreams. We should not worry about the form of prayer. We should not think that our prayer must be in a particular form. It can be in any form. Any form of union with God will do. Means we can pray to God in any form. The spirit should not wander when we pray. Means when we pray to God, our spirit must be uh, fixed at one point. Means it should not wander here and there. Gandhi hopes that the meaning of prayer must have become clear to the students of the ashram. He expects from the students of the ashram that the meaning of prayer must have become clear to them. They should compel their hostel superintendents to join their prayer and make it compulsory. Means prayer, to pray to God must be compulsory or mandatory for even for the hostel superintendents. Discipline and self-control are the laws of life, according to Mahatma Gandhi. Discipline and self-control, how to control oneself, these are the laws of life. These are the rules to live a good life, free from evil doings. All things in the universe, including the sun, the moon, and the stars, obey certain laws. Writer says that all things in the universe means in this world, including the sun, moon, and the stars, obey certain laws. They work according to some laws. They follow discipline. Service of the fellow men is the mission of the students of the ashram. When we, uh, according to the writer, the mission or the purpose of the students of the ashram must be to serve their fellow men. Their plans will fall to pieces without discipline and self control. Without discipline and self control, the plans of the students of ashram will fall to pieces, will be of no use. They distinguish men from animals, means these are the rules like discipline and self control. These are the rules which distinguish, means which make a difference between men and animals. Human beings must observe discipline, which is the law of life. So the writer stresses upon the very fact that human beings must observe discipline, they must follow discipline, which is the law of life. The human beings or the persons, they must follow discipline, because by following discipline or by being disciplined, they can live a happy, healthy, peaceful life. So, prayer is very important for the human beings to live a good life free from evil doings. So, students, today we have completed the essay prayer by Mahatma Gandhi. Tomorrow we will continue with our next lecture. Thank you. Thank you very much.